Welcome to What the Fac. My name's Robert. I'm the cosmetic chemist here at the Bearded Chap. Today we're answering the question, how does matte clay stay? So what makes a good matte clay, or really any kind of good cosmetic, is whether or not it's a smart formulation. It's not too difficult to lump a bunch of shit in a jar, but it is quite difficult to make, shall we say, a reasonably ethical product. That's very difficult. And to make an actual ethical product, as we've done, well, that's how I justify my paychecks. If you've used matte clays before, hopefully you have, hopefully just ours, because you're a good boy. But if you have been a bit of a heathen and you've tried some other brands, well, it's all right, I'll forgive you once. And you might find that they're very oily, they get very greasy when you put them in your hair, perhaps they're hard to spread. Perhaps they're too easy to spread, but most of the time you'll find the first ingredient on them is water, and for a good reason. They're all water-based. We are not water-based. No need for preservatives. It is just good old oil, clay, and wax. Holds you nice and still, doesn't wash out when you get sweaty. Of course, if you go and have a nice hot steamy shower, the missus will be able to get it out for you. How does it work? Fucking how does it work? Tell me your secrets, magic ball. Tell me your secrets. How does it work? Give us away your job. Okay, well, the way it works is we put quite a bit of beeswax in there, which thickens it out. We've got a bunch of clay in there that gets it nice and soft. So we've got something soft, we've got something thick, and you rub it in your hair and it adds a lot of weight and friction to your hair. It's not gonna get blown around a lot and it's all gonna be a little bit thick. The reason that matte clay has got its stay is primarily because of beeswax and a little bit of cocoa butter in there. Beeswaxes, butters, oils, none of these things mixed in water, which is why we are very proudly a water-free product. However, that doesn't actually explain why it sticks together. The science behind why it sticks: when we go and rub beeswax in our hair, all we're doing is making it sticky. We make it stick to the rest of our hair. So when the wind blows, the sun shines and the rain falls, our hair says, fuck that, I'm just gonna hang out with my bro next door. Why does beeswax in particular give us good styling in hair? Well, the science behind it's cool if you're into that kind of thing. Beeswax has cohesive and adhesive forces going on. It likes to stick together. It also likes to stick to other stuff. That was Science 101. Congratulations, collect your diploma on the way out. Here are some tip-top tips for using Australian matte clay. First way is on dry hair. The most important thing that you want to do is get it nice and spread across your fingers. You don't want any clumps. It's got to be a nice thin layer across your fingers, and then you start to rub it in against the grain, with the grain, whatever kind of grain. Long grain, jasmine grain, basmati grain, I don't care. Get it in your hair. The second way that you can use it is with a little bit of moisture. We've made this to be soluble in water, which means a little bit of water goes a long way for helping it spread. The third way to use Australian matte clay well is to combine it with our natural hairstyling powder. The big joy about this one is once you've put the matte clay through your hair, you might think, oh, it feels a little bit wet or it's a little bit shiny. And if that's the problem that you're feeling, a little bit of natural hairstyling powder is going to give you a nice matte finish with an extra bit of styling touch. This has been What the Fac. I'm the cosmetic chemist, Rob. If you have any questions, hit us up on social media.